Oh, hi there. Welcome to a new video. Last week we said we would be doing some work on character design, and here we are. We're doing some character design. So we're designing a new character today, and I'm just going to start by getting a layer up. And this is just a draw on. I've got one big file here. It's got lots of character designs for other characters in here, and as I do a character design I'll put them into a folder. So today we're looking at a character called Jett Blaize, who is he's a sort of tech whiz. Now I've based this character on a character from the old Mission Impossible, like the TV series Mission Impossible, and his name's Barney Collier. And Barney Collier's, I always felt sorry for Barney. I think deep down we love an underdog, and Barney every week is the underdog, true underdog. So every week he turns up. Oh, new mission, Mr. Phelps, brilliant! I can't wait. Can I wear a mask this week? Can I do some driving? Can I upside down the building? Not this week. Rolling hands in. So we're going to need you to be in a lift shaft this episode. Oh right, I get to go out. No, you're lift shaft for the entire episode for you, my friend. Right. Okay. Well, hey, next week mask. Yeah, a mask next week. Yeah. Okay, great, cool. Next week turns up. Last week we said we're going to wear a mask. How about you mask this fella up? I'm itching to be a South American captain. I think I could. But sorry, Barney, we need you to sit under a table with a mirror to look invisible for the entire episode. Oh right, mirror. Yeah, under a table. Yeah. Kind of a feeling I'm being sidelined here, Mr. Phelps. Every week I turn up, I give you all the fancy gadgets, and every week you guys find another way for me to stay in a lift shaft, or I just think that's quite funny. This character's like raring to go. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm rocking. So I'm just designing a character, and I'm basing them off all the sort of characters, all black characters I think are cool, like Sam Jackson and obviously Greg Morris, who is Barney Collier, and a bunch of other characters. I wanted to have a kind of a 70s sort of aesthetic. We haven't got any characters with apart from Colonel Grovers, we don't have characters with like excessive facial hair. So I think I might give him like a bit of a sort of a handlebar moustache and maybe a little goatee beard. I think it could make him look a bit suave. And I kind of want to avoid this sort of Captain Cisco sort of shaved head with a beard look. So I might give him some hair. Right now I'm just looking at forms. I mean, this could totally change by the time we get a final design. I've given myself like about a half hour to come up with this design, and I really want to do this sort of polo neck thing, polo neck with a jacket. Yeah, I think it'd look cool. Glasses or not though? He's a tech guy. Glasses? What do we think? Do we think glasses? I'm not hating glasses. I think big glasses. I don't think having tiny like half moon glasses would work. But maybe that might be interesting. I say right now this is sort of proper rough. So here's something. You've probably heard this from other people. If you take your eraser and just knock his opacity down, you can just sort of knock back your inks so that it fades them, and it fades them out a little bit, and now you can sort of work on it some more. Maybe a bit too much there, but we'll see. So this pen is 18 pixels. It's quite a soft pen. Normally I'd have aliasing. Oh, I have got aliasing off. That's good. Aliasing off because I don't want any sort of pre-multiplied sort of edges. I want that sort of hard edge. because it just means that when you fill it, you don't get this weird halo effect. So I think it could be interesting. He's a bit too. He's not quite as unrealistic. He's a bit too realistic, actually. Maybe we'll have to work on that and sort of abstract him out a little bit. You know, make some of the forms a bit more. And then we'll give him. One thing I want to try and avoid is getting top of glasses covering or covering the eyebrows. Quite like that, actually. It's kind of got. It's got a bit of a Tony Stark kind of feel to it, and I think that's probably because you've got this combination of glasses and the goatee beard and. Alright, so I like the idea of a polo neck in conjunction with a jacket. It's got a sort of timeless sort of, well, say timeless. It's got a very 60s/70s vibe, but it's also a very I'm a spy sort of thing, or possibly I'm a hitman. Yeah, not bad. Let's move him to the side. Let's work on some. Let's work on another idea. Just gonna get some reference up. Oh, it's because I want this character to be a tech character. So, yeah. Do I want him to? When you say tech, when you say technician, he's a computer expert. Does that mean we have to sort of give him like an Albert Einstein sort of thing? I don't think it does, but it's a real tough one. Because this is not like tech as in like I'm a tech bro or I'm making games or something. This is something a bit more. It's a bit more substantial, you know. Like I've completely developed a way to totally intercept TV signals and like bounce them back to the CCTV receivers. You know, all that sort of techno gubbins that I don't really understand. I'm not technologically savvy, as really. Maybe I can change something. I saw a brief screenshot, and I'll share it with you now. Actually, they was doing a character design, and they sort of represented the character, the whole character, as this rectangle. And you're supposed to get the head, body, and legs in there. So the idea is you can reproportion it any way you like. So you could have this, or you could have, say, that, or say that, and by changing the proportions, you get a drastically different sort of output. Right, let's just get rid of those lines. They're not helping anyone, and we've been doing this for about not quite 10 minutes. We've got one design out, and it's not even that much of a design. Basically, I'm looking for interesting heads. So maybe we do something like this. Do I like that? Not sure. Maybe. I'm quite liking this sort of proportionality the face there and the high forehead, and maybe that's a bit too much. But maybe we can work and revise this a little bit. Oh, now there's a character on American TV, Urkel. I think he's called Urkel. I've got a computer in front of me. I'm going to have a look. Urkel. Okay. Oh, he's got this like flat top thing going on. Okay, I've just heard the name. I mean, I'm unfamiliar with the show, so it doesn't really have the cultural resonance that I'm sure it does for someone from America. But maybe this could be a starting point. Oh, this could be interesting. Maybe we could use a bit of the. So the actor's called Jaleel White, and the character's called Steve Urkel, apparently. I'm just familiar that there's this character who's kind of a nerdy guy. Maybe he's too nerdy, but let's examine. Let's try and implement it, because he's got the big glasses as well. But maybe we recede the hairline a little bit, just a bit. Let's have a look. So I'm liking the high forehead, but not too much, because I don't want it to be too crazy. We'll drop a horizontal down. We'll drop an ear there, so this is roughly where your eyes are going to be, and we'll bring the face out somewhere about there. Maybe want the head a bit bigger, something like that. And we'll bring a curve in, and then we'll put the hair on top, and that sort of, it's receding but isn't, because you're just getting that bit there. Looks like oversized. See, this Steve Urkel chap's got massive glasses, but you can still see the eyebrows. There's quite a feat, really, and I think it's because they drop further down. They drop lower down, so you could have that. The thing is, it does make him look a bit young. It's like he's wearing his dad's specs or something. But maybe we can have. This is reminding me of. This is reminding me a little bit of Brains out of Thunderbirds. So an eye there, and then you could have your eyebrows there. That kind of works. I think maybe not drop them down so much, the glasses. Ears good, down there. There. Chin. It's back because of the shape, but actually I probably want to sweep it forwards a little bit, because he wants some kind of chin. And I'm thinking we probably want to change this. Okay, let's knock this back and let's draw through, because I think there's a ghost of something interesting in all that. Sometimes when you design a character for your books, you instinctively know what you want, and you're pretty much just confirming what you've already imagined. Other times you're exploring what's there, examining our options, and then making a decision. So I'm going to drop this eye bit there. Drop that. Keep this. Right. Keep the nose, and then I'm going to. It was down here, but there's your sort of, that's that wing part, the bit that sticks out the side where you draw your I forget the name of the fold, labial crease, I think it is. Right, let's do that. This is the frame of our glasses, which means this one goes out to something like that. Okay, which means that this eye goes somewhere about there. I mean, this is really rough. I mean, I'm literally just putting some shapes down and thinking, do I like it? Eventually what we'll have to do is formalise the proportions, and then that will then define your head drawing guide. So I'm going to draw a centre line here. This is where the centre of the mouth is going to be, which means I could say that here's my chin. I'll make the chin big, bring that round. That round. We'll put the lips about halfway. It looks kind of serious. It looks kind of serious. Also, it looks a bit like not under a lift shaft again. In our story, he's running ops in the truck, so he's the guy that's in the truck where there's like loads of monitors and people trying to be surreptitious. Now we said we were gonna. Yeah, I think we'll try that. We'll try and bring this flat top up. I quite like that idea, actually. Ooh, I'm thinking I quite like this. Now, let's just see. I'll just... Yeah. That's not bad. Do I want to give him lines, or is that going to age him up? It's going to age him up, but maybe that's kind of cool. Ooh. Let's just try. Making him a sort of older man. We might reverse that. We might give him a shave and make him younger. We'll see. Yeah, okay. I like this bit. The problem I've got is that most of the other characters are kind of bean-shaped sort of characters. Yeah, like, oh, that's the donkey. Like Sterling here, he's sort of neck into body. He's basically a rectangle. And I can probably make this guy, so here you've got like another Sterling. Like if this is steel, look at steel. Is through his body and head is the neck is sort of as the implied as part of the design, whereas with this guy we've drawn a head, so I kind of need to sort of attach a body underneath the head. Something I'm thinking is alright, let's put this back. And maybe what we'll end up with is a scenario where this is how we do the character. Let's make him long. Let's make him a tall man. That could be good. And I think we'll give him a jacket. Well, I mean, he's got the polo. He's got the turtleneck on, so he's got to have a jacket, hasn't he? I think that'll look cool. So because I'm very tempted to sort of have those those jackets that professors wear, where they've got like a patch on the elbow. That sort of thing. And don't worry about the legs and the trousers. Well, it's okay. It's a good start. Right, what I'll do is I'll just take this and I'm just going to scale this down a little bit. Move it over there. Actually, move it over here. Then we'll take these bits, scale those down as well. So now we should be able to get more designs and experimentations to one page, which is good, because I think it's a bit like sketchbooking, but it's digital. And if ever you're stuck for, I guess if you ever stuck for back matter, you've got assets for a making of type of thing. And it's kind of interesting to explore this stuff. I think too often we're designing characters as we need them. So suddenly the script calls for a janitor or a person selling fruit and veg, and so you just draw a character, and that character might only be in from one page, and that's fine. But sometimes you want to actually think about the character designs. So if I just do that, bigger ear, and we said that this is going to be our nose. Ooh, yeah, okay. I've kind of so I've just drawn a line. I went, oh yeah, I'm all excited about it. But yeah, so here's our frame. We'll put our eye in there, hybrid there, eyebrow even. There we go. We'll put the moustache in for now, and then draw through. And you have to excuse. By the way, if I'm a bit breathy and a bit like congested, it's because I'm breathy and a bit congested. My daughter's got started back to school, which means that now everyone who is in any way working with kids or involved with kids or walks past a kid is likely to get some kind of tropical disease that they've never heard of. Because kids are basically germ factories. We'll quite like that. Right, we'll drop an arm down there, put the patch in. Okay, whatever. That, quite like that. It's simultaneously professorial. Oh, check me with my long words. Simultaneously professorial and also could easily be a jazz musician. I quite like that aspect. Okay, don't worry about the feet. Although it looks like I've given him web feet there. Okay, some black shoes, it doesn't matter. I'm thinking that this could be pretty cool. I'd want to work this up, you know. Right, let's just drop those in. Oh, I quite like that. Right, let's give him, oh, let's put a layer underneath. So let's give him a bit of a turtleneck. Well, I'm guessing it'd be a tweed jacket, so we go that sort of colour. And then you go darker for the patches. And keep our design on a palette simple. We'll give him the same colour trousers as the patch. Do we want to do the same for the face? Yeah, I think that works nice. I think for the lenses of the glasses we'll go a little bit lighter, and then we'll put a blue tint in that one. Okay, we need to think. I need to really sort of devise a strategy for colouring characters with glasses, you know. And then it's not bad. I mean, these characters, at the moment, I'm designing the full character, but the reality is that a lot of these characters are going to be, like, in close-up. They're going to be either extreme close-up or at least a mid-shot. So we might not need that much. Oh, I wonder if I can... I wonder how it would look about there. Ooh. Oh, that shading looks quite nice. I'm sorry, I'm a little flight fancy. I'm just wondering because I was thinking the blue would make a really nice shadow colour for the flesh, but it kind of works for the grey. Does it work for? I normally go red, but actually for this book, I might use this approach. Well, you saw it here first, folks. I've learnt something new today just through playing. I quite like that. It's not bad for shading. Okay. I think this is going to be our boy. This is going to be our Jet Steel. I just want to try something. I just want to try out something. Yeah. Multiply. It probably needs to be. It probably end up needing to be additive. I wonder if this will work. Impossible to tell. Too much. Okay, I'm learning all. I'm having the chance to actually play and do this character design, and as a result, I'm learning interesting new things to try. Well, I like it. The idea. I like this idea. I think that works particularly well. I think this could be a really good idea for. Like if you've got someone like imagine you've got a scenario where you excuse me, imagine a scenario where you've got a room that's lit red. I wonder if that would give us what we want. I wonder if that would give us a highlight. Yeah, probably has to go lighter. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, almost white. Well, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon that's going to be our guy. So, just going to draw a circle around this guy. Actually, no, I won't do that. I was going to write his name. Oh. Jett Blaize. Okay, so we developed a few ideas. I'm liking this idea most. We've drawn through and knocked back and drawn through, and we've got a design which I think works better. These two designs work good, but because as soon as you stick a neck on them, they start to look less like a character in the Windbreaker universe and look more like oh, what do they look like? They look like puppets. That's what they look like. Kind of almost like comedy puppets. Whereas this guy looks like a character that could feasibly stand next to John Sterling in a lineup, right? And you go, yeah, these people all belong in the same universe. So that's great. So we've been drawing for about not quite half an hour. I'm going to, between now and next week, I'm going to sort of finalise this character, make a head construction guide, and that'll be this character done. And that just leaves us with Luna Drake, who I'm thinking about changing the name. I need to investigate that. Luna Drake, her name may well change. But join us again next week, and we'll do more character design. And by then, I will also have the second draft done. We've got some notes, and we're making changes. And then I'll be doing a little bit of concept art, but we'll probably be just jumping straight into at least the first 10 or so pages. So yeah, join us then next week. More character design, and until then, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you've got any questions or comments, slap them in the comments below. It's the only way I'm going to find out. If you think this is a rubbish character design, if you think there's the ways it can be improved, again, in the comments, let me know. You think, oh, it's an interesting character design? Again, in the comments, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just shouting into the void. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. We will see you next week, where we're designing the final member of Team Alpha. And I'll see you then. Okay, take care. Alright, bye. Bye now.